$35 free shipping and handling. And this is not like, you know, like you're sending home a piece of paper, right? So it is exciting. Okay, Chef, thank you so much. Appreciate you so much.
Have a happy Saturday.
Thank you guys so much for watching Saturday Shopping here at HSN. My name is Valerie Stepp. We are moving right along, noon on the East Coast. I gotta go get my cards too. Where am I headed? Over here, am I here? Where am I going? Here? Okay, all right, we're hanging out over here. Okay, my name is Valerie Stepp. Thank you guys so much for spending part of your Saturday with us here at HSN. Hi, Lou Caputo. Lou just walked in, he was recording me. Do you have permission to record me, sir? Just kidding, I'm just kidding. We've got an origami hour for you, I'm delighted, and we've got the #1 bestseller. This is the large 4-tier heavy-duty rack. It's a single item, which I know a lot of you like to buy them a la carte for $139.99. It is free shipping and handling on absolutely everything today, so you're getting the best bang for your buck. 4 interest-free credit card payments, the famous origami clasp. It also has the powder-coated steel, which we love, indoor, outdoor use on these. And you get some great colors that you can match back to your previous origami items, which is incredible. And they hold a lot. They hold a lot. If you stay with me, I'll let you know how many pounds, but it's a lot of pounds. Okay, but let's start off with some great fashion in your home, some nice aesthetic usable pieces like this foldable rolling cart. We've got them in great colors. This is a huge customer pick with 178 reviews today, again, with that free shipping and handling. This is the item that's probably gonna pop in and out of multiple rooms, whether it's your pantry to your kitchen to your bathroom to outside. It, again, is made of incredible powder-coated steel, so it's safe to be in your bathroom. Hi. It's gonna be a wild day for me today. Okay, let me show you the colors really quickly. We do have it for you in red. I like this one's kind of set up as like a little tea beverage station. We have it for you in black. Over here, we have it in white. I like this is like your little laundry station, or maybe it could be for your bathroom. There are 700 of you that could pick it up. Right here, we do have it for you in your platinum. Over here, a color I have never seen before. My, is she pretty. Riverside blue. It's like a cornflower blue. And then we also have it in bronze, which is one of the classic origami colors. $17.50 gets this rolling cart home. Let's bring in our special guest, Rebecca Wood, who brings us the I like to say you bring us like the more fashionable origami, like the things that are like, we like to look at that are pretty and functional.
Yeah, stuff you really want inside the home.
Yeah, stuff that you need.
That you need inside the home, exactly. Because we did start with origami with that big, massive rack that holds literally a ton of storage.
Yeah.
But we heard from you and you're like, I want that same powder-coated steel. I want the zero assembly. And I wanted to hold a lot. So we went around the house and we were like, this is the perfect size. And you can see that's the assembly right there. Just in case you missed it, this is how it's gonna come to you, just like this. You take it out of the box. It does come with the caster wheels. You open it up and you are set to go. Each of these trays will hold 13 pounds for a grand total of 39 pounds. And in true origami fashion, those caster wheels are outstanding.
I love it, because this is definitely one I can see having a lot of different places in your home that you can use it and kind of create whatever little storage space or cart that you need. And the hooks are included. This isn't an,
and they all match back, as you can see here.
That's
so
right.
The Riverside Blue has the Riverside Blue. And you know what? When you're looking at this and you're seeing it for gardening, you should know that this is powder-coated steel, so you could literally water the plants right in here, and you never have to worry about it rusting or chipping or corroding.
Which I think is the power of buying. Once you buy origami, you kind of always tend to go back because it's so reliable. It's not going to chip, it's not going to fade, it's not going to corrode or rust or anything. So there's so many different ways to do it. I love that each kind of tray has the mesh bottom. So if you have smaller, smaller items that are sitting on top, but it still has ventilation and aeration, right?
Well, that's perfect for produce, right? So you don't want that layer, the bottom layer, to get moldy or not have that aeration. You're gonna get that aeration. One of the things you can't see, but we also have these little grippies here. So if you're using it in the office and you're using it for copy paper or crafting paper, it's easy to actually get those, pick those things up. I love that. It's the little things, like when you're trying to get the credit card off the floor, it's impossible to do. So we have that. Also, my favorite place to use this is in my entryway closet. And what I do with that is you open up your entryway closet and there's just that one shelf. Now I've got storage for my bags, for all of my dog toys, for my dog. And I can put my wet umbrella on here, and I don't have to worry about it rusting.
I also love that they all have kind of like higher walls on the side, so things, again, aren't falling. You've got that nice protection there, and even handles if you're moving it from room to room. It could be positioned horizontally. It could be positioned, you know, kind of on the side, on the long side, or on the shorter width side.
Yeah.
And it's $17.50 to get it home. Oh, and she's taking it for a spin,
This is
ladies
what
and
I like to
gentlemen.
do, is I like to show you guys why we created this is we all have dead space. We all have dead space.
Right.
And what dead space is areas that you're not putting to use. So it could be next to your countertop. You can see we could put it just like this. It's just about an inch higher than countertop. It's about 37 inches high. But if you do have that heavy Instapot, or you have those heavy appliances, you can now just take it off, put it right back on the countertop, and then easily put it away or keep it out, because it is so cute. But if you have 11.5 inches, that's it, 11.5 inches, you're gonna be able to store 39 pounds, and look at how it wheels either way.
Right, right.
So it's not like you have to use it this way, though I do love that.
Yeah,
So if you've
I love
got
the
that,
option.
don't we all in our bathroom have that one area between the shower and like the closet or the shower and the bathroom?
Right.
Where it's, what are you doing with that?
Just
Maybe
like you
put
said,
a
empty space.
picture?
Yeah, exactly.
Now you can actually
And it's not a permanent fixture. So maybe it's an apartment, or maybe, you know, I don't know, you're renting, and you're like, I really could just use more shelves. I could use more space. I need more organization. This is where Origami really, really shines. And at this price point, today's the day that you buy more than one Origami piece, because we have everything on free shipping and handling. So not only is this on sale, but you're also saving that $7.50 shipping. You're getting flex pay to get it home. You get to choose the color of your choice. So maybe right now you're thinking, oh yeah, I could really use it for all my spices in my pantry. Or maybe my laundry room is suffering and things are on the floor. That's what I really love, is it's taking up that vertical storage, and it can hold some heavier items like that. Is that a pressure cooker? Is
like
that
an Instapot.
An Instapot, yeah, for sure. Because we buy a lot of things, but we don't have a place to put it.
Exactly, and you forget you have it. Like, I actually have a food dehydrator that I just found recently. I don't remember when I bought the food dehydrator, but I want to use it now. And now you can bring out the appliances. Maybe it's your NutriBullet, so you'll grab that and make sure you have your smoothies every day. Maybe it is going to be your coffee cart, or maybe you're going to bring it outside. This is powder-coated steel, so this gorgeous white, which is always the #1 bestseller, there's never going to be any nicks or cracks, so you see the dark, because powder-coated steel means that this white, the paint is actually bonded to the steel. The other thing with this that I thought Origami really hit the nail on the head, look at how much space there is, I should say, between each of the trays.
Right, so if you have taller appliances, or you're stacking more of those big box items, like your toilet paper.
3 toilet papers, a paper towel row. You can see over here we have big, it could be your kitty litter, any of those. You're not struggling to take them out. You've got that space to do it.
Absolutely, and you've got great colors. So we'll go through the colors. We just have a few more moments on this. Let's start down where you are. That's the bronze.
My favorite. If you have wood, leather furniture, you're gonna love that bronze.
I love also how smooth and like a little bit of a sheen. It's got a smooth finish on that powder coated
like a
steel.
satin finish. This is gonna be the Riverside Blue.
I love the Riverside Blue. I don't think I've seen that one yet before.
I do too. It's an elevated blue, 100%.
Platinum?
Platinum, and if you bought that first Origami 15 years ago in platinum, this is gonna match back.
Because it doesn't change over time.
Doesn't change.
White, which is classic. We have the black, which is kind of a matte finish, which I do love that one. And then the red, which is always a fan favorite for the kitchen. And I love that you guys did this is like a little tea and beverage studio.
So adorable. They popped that out. I was like,
you know, and speaking of, I said studio, it's like at like my yoga studio or something. Like this is the type of thing, rather than installing a cabinet, you could put this there. Easy to clean, easy to use, and it
makeup artists love it because
hot tools.
You go hot tools, but also if you're going to a wedding or you're going anywhere,
take it with you.
Put that in the back of the car.
So great, so good. I love no assembly. We do have a couple other items we wanted to highlight while I have you here, Rebecca. So I think we're going to showcase the heavy duty step stool. This has a maximum weight capacity of 400 pounds.
400 pounds. It's flat pack. It's also powder coated steel, real wood. This is the last step stool you will ever buy in your life. You open it right up. You lock that into place, and what we do here is we gave you this little helper handle, so there's a little soft rubber grip so you can hold it, get up. But here's my little tip. I love it because it guides me. When I was taking down all of my decorations from the tree, I didn't fall down my tree. for the first time.
Yesterday, you took down your decorations
yesterday. Hey, it was
I
February.
know you like your holiday decorations.
I do.
So this is on a nice sale price today, $99.99. Flexible payments breaks it up for over 4 months. And again, I'm going to keep saying it, free shipping and handling, because when you're making these kind of larger purchases, free shipping and handling goes a really long way. So a quick minute to talk about the kitchen storage station. We have it in white, we have it in black, and we also have it in platinum. Talk about a reinvention for your home. Who needs a carpenter when you've got this?
Beautiful, and zero assembly, guys. Zero assembly. It will take you maybe a minute and a half. It will hold 183 pounds. One of the things can I show too is this can actually go down if you wanted it to, so you can hang, let me put this here, so you can actually hang your utensils if you wanted to too. So you can decide how you like it. So it could be a shelf, or you could also put it up. It is exactly like your grandmother's baking rack.
Yeah.
You are able to go and cool the pies, cool the cookies.
So let me see, what I see is I see like cups and a bar station.
That's what Lou Caputo, yes.
Lou, where's
Use
Lou?
it as a
Lou
bar. He says he has two. One's his coffee station, the other one's his bar
My
station.
sister spent a lot of money trying to build a station like this for coffees. I went to the bar. That's what I
You
her
said
bar,
you use
and
this
Lou,
as your
and Lou
you made a
shows
bar.
up.
And a coffee station.
Whatever you want it to be. Whatever you want it to be. Okay.
You just bookend your day.
I love it. What?
Coffee
Bookend my
and-
day. Yeah, exactly. You could actually just split it down the middle, make it all full service. Full service, 24 hours a day, whatever time. All right, I have another great item with you, Rebecca, that I wanted to show off. And this is a foldable multi-purpose desk. So, you're doing this, Lou?
Yeah.
I had Rebecca. Well, thanks. Okay, so give me a hug. Give me a hug.
I love you, honey.
I love you.
I love you.
Okay, bye to Rebecca and hello to Lou. Lou, I thought you were just hanging out. Now, I knew you were coming in later, but I didn't know you were here for the desk, so thanks for stopping by.
It's my absolute pleasure.
It's a full origami hour. I can't remember the last time I talked about origami for an hour, except when I'm home, bragging to my husband about all the things we can store and organize.
Right.
And I will tell you, this desk is a winner. Not only was it a winner when it's a full price, but today with it on sale and free shipping and handling, you just became my boss.
Right?
Hello, sir. What can I get for you today?
Hi, we need to talk about your performance.
Oh, goodness. I'll be back.
It's been awesome.
I'll tell you the performance of this desk. Stellar.
Yeah, no, let's talk about this desk. So this desk that you're looking at right here is a legitimate desk. And I say that because too many times I've seen people out there try to use little TV trays, they try to use coffee tables. I mean, all kinds of different, not coffee tables, card tables. You know what I'm talking about with the folding legs? And they're just not sturdy. This is a legitimate desk because it has a powder-coated steel frame underneath it here. It has a little 2 levels, so it's got a little shelf under here where you could put a tower computer, or you could put files, or you could put a paper shredder or anything like that. I mean, it's got plenty of room. And look at this, like my legs totally fit underneath there. There's plenty of space. And the desktop itself is made out of furniture-grade wood covered in a plastic material, laminate. So even if you spill something on here, let's say you're doing crafts at this, okay? You don't have to worry about cleaning up. All you gotta do is just take a damp cloth and wipe it off. And the size of the desk. I don't look like I've gone to parent-teacher night and I'm sitting at one of the kids' desks. You know what I'm talking about? I hate that. This is a real desk, okay?
I never have that problem. I always look like the child.
Well, I don't either. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes, I'm with you on that. This is 4 feet across this way and 3 feet deep this way. So it is a really nice, it's a full desk. But here's the magic, okay? Because since it is origami, they picked out the pink chair just for me. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna take the top off of this.
Wait, you're gonna disassemble the desk?
I am going to disassemble, and then I will reassemble the desk.
You know, usually when I think of assembling or disassembling a desk, I think of pages and pages of instructions I can't understand.
Nope.
A toolbox.
Nope.
A drill.
None of the above.
Screwdrivers and a bunch of wrenches and things I don't know how to put. Yeah, I'm ready.
One finger, right here.
Stop it.
There's that steel frame we were talking about. Look at that. Now, I'm gonna grab the top because I want you to see, let's say that you were gonna stow this, oh, it's standing. Let's say that you...
I'm a spotter.
Wow, good job. Let's say that you were gonna stow this because you're not using it all the time. Look at how little space that's going to take up here, okay? So we're talking behind a door, in a closet, underneath a bed, you know, any place you wanna stow this, it's that easy to do. Now, when you wanna set it up, I'm gonna have you spot this now.
I got it, I got it.
I'm gonna grab the frame, and all I'm gonna do is just let that fall open. Now, This is the back of it. On the back of it right here is the origami toggle. The next couple of items we're doing, you're gonna see this over and over and over again. It's a patented design. If I just put that in there and I push down, now this frame is already solid. Look at that. I mean, I can do whatever I want with this. Now, to put the top back on, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this, we're gonna put it in here, and I'm gonna show you, if you look down here at the bottom, okay, it has these little pegs on here that actually rotate to grab the frame of the desk. So before you put it on, you want them to be facing inward. Once you put it on, you're gonna rotate them so that they're facing outward, and that's the part that grabs onto the frame. So all I'm gonna do is just line it up with the crossbars on this frame, just like this. Drop it into place like that, and then you just secure one side, secure the other side, and just go around to all four corners. Make sure it's on there, just like that. And that's on there, and it's nice and secure. So just in a couple seconds, we built the desk. Now here's the question. What in the world would you do with a desk like this? Well, my wife Kelly uses it for crafting. I've seen people use these to pay their bills. I've seen, you know, kids doing homework at these. There are people out there that don't have a home office, so during the day, this is their home office. When everybody comes home at night, they put this away and fold it up. And maybe you're a grandparent or an aunt or uncle that watches the kids after school. This is a great place for them to do it. Maybe you like to do puzzles, and you just want a nice big surface where you could do a puzzle. You've got it right here. What do you think?
I need this now.
Yes.
You know what I'm thinking?
Shall I wrap it for you?
Please. It's okay, you don't have to, because they'll ship it to my door for free.
Free!
We'll ship it to your door for free.
That's
and
right,
you saw
it's
the
not small.
assembly. No, it's not small, and it's a good, perfect size. I love that it's a classic, you know, kind of sleek black.
Yep.
So if you're buying this for a college-age student, or maybe it's for mom, or maybe it's for dad, somebody downsizing, and or maybe in between places, or maybe you're starting a business, but that business is also your bedroom or your living room, right? I mean, it's true. That happens to a lot of us, right? When we're working from home. I like that there's a little step if I want to put my feet there. I like the idea that I could have some decorative baskets or things I need to store. You could put your trash can or your paper shredder. And it gives you lots and lots of room, okay? So lots of space. And today it is $30 to get it home. I'm thinking of my own personal space. It's kind of like the all-purpose space, right? So it's the guest room, it's the craft room, it's the beauty room, it's the office. And the fact of the matter is if I set this up as like my home office, but then I have people coming over, I can put it all away, and then that guest room becomes an actual guest room.
No, and you saw how it took me just literally seconds to break it down or set it up again without tools. Really, really simple to do. It is very, very sturdy. It has leveling feet on the bottom.
Okay, because I noticed that it was like really nice and like secure.
No, it is, and you can hear the quality in it. I mean, you know, I don't know if when you were holding this, if you felt how heavy that is, but it's got some good weight to it as well. So, and the other thing about this too, it's like all origami. Let's say that maybe in a pinch you needed a bar. Okay, you could throw a tablecloth over this. It becomes a bar, becomes a buffet, it becomes whatever it is that you're needing at that time. I've used one as a workbench before, just because in the garage I'm like, I need a flat surface. Oh, hey, you know, and just set up the desk and use it that way.
Can I use it as my makeup station?
Oh, absolutely.
I could, couldn't
Yes, I could too. I'm not saying I would, I just saying I could.
Well, you know, because I'm thinking because of the fact you can break it, you can disassemble it, and you can assemble it so quickly, like finding that perfect spot in your house to have a workstation or a vanity or a craft station, like wherever the light is or the plugs are. You know how hard that would be for a big, bulky, solid wood desk that maybe, you know, is an ugly brown that you don't like anymore. Like, I like that you can move this around.
Yeah, you could move it around. I mean, and it travels incredibly well. Like, say you needed to take it with you somewhere for whatever reason. Maybe you're doing a craft show someplace, or you want to use this as a checkout table, you know, for an art show or something.
My lemonade stand?
Yes, all of that. All of that. That's probably going to be my next venture, is a lemonade stand.
You and me. I will, listen, how much are you going to charge? Because
less than you.
We're going to go broke and we're going to be out of business real soon. Here's what I'm going to tell you, though. And speaking of crafts, it's National Craft Month. I love that. Your wife's probably excited about that.
She is thrilled.
It's a multi-purpose functional space,
Look how big that is.
Whatever you need it to be, whatever you want it to be. And Lou will show you.
Let me turn this sideways so you can see.
Because it's a good, it looks good 360. I also do, I love that it's not like solid, like it's airy. So if you wanted to decorate it, you put a little plant down there or something. It's a great buy today with free shipping and handling. It's $30 to get it home. And guess what? If you don't love it, you can send it back within 30 days. You're not forced to keep it. We'll actually take it back if you don't love it. I love, you know, just the ease of origami. You know, it's such a nice.
So crazy simple to work with.
No stress.
Yeah. Look at that.
No complications.
No, and you know what? And the design, I've not seen another table, desk, or anything that's you could set up and break down that's as well made as this.
I agree.
It really, really is.
I don't know of any desk that you can actually disassemble, put it away, and then reassemble when you want to use it again. So.
Card table, maybe? Card table, TV tray, something like that.
You said TV trays, but you're right. Yeah, those like little tiny ones. So we're excited that you're here. We're excited that you're shopping with us. Just think about it. In your home, where this could be useful. Lou's not included, but you don't need them. No. Frankly.
No one
does.
Put
it together. Your wife needs you. I need you this hour, Lou.
There you go.
All right, we do have some more great origami specials with everything being on free shipping and handling today. I do have for you coming up the 3-tiered heavy dew rack ×2.
×2, the 2-pack. Each one of these without the wheels will hold up to 750 pounds. So what you're looking at right there is 3/4 of a ton worth of storage between those two little guys.
And they're on wheels too.
They're on wheels.
So I can move them, powder-coated steel.
Powder-coated steel.
All right,
all
great origami colors.
Yes.
All right, that's coming up shortly. But if you stay with us after a quick little break, we're gonna bring you the 4-tier heavy-duty #1 bestseller, best price, incredible deal coming up next.
Darlings, why not be fabulous for a living?
Go behind the brand with Vivica A. Fox on QVC Plus and HSN Plus as she prepares to launch her HSN exclusive Vivica A. Fox fashion collection.
It's current, chic, and totally captivating.
Discover what goes into the culture, style, and inspiration behind this star's hot new collection.
With surprises you don't want to miss.
Stream Behind the Brand Vivica A. Fox collection only on QVC Plus and HSN Plus. Start streaming now.
Here at HSN, we base our retail values on nationwide information. Retail value is an indication of the price you would expect to pay for the same or similar item elsewhere, not the price at which you would be able to sell the item. Prices do vary around the country, so ours might be different from prices in your area. For more information, call one of our customer service reps at 1-800-284-3900. Trusted by millions, she is one of America's most successful female inventors.
If somebody's struggling, I look at how could I make that better for them.
For 25 years, Joy Mangano has been part of the HSN family.
The HSN customer is who I dream about.
And she's just getting started.
The product we're creating is amazing.
Don't miss Joy Mangano here on HSN.
Retire? I have too much fun.
You'll get to see Callie today, too. She's coming on at 1 p.m. You won't want to miss her. My name is Valerie Stepp. Thanks for shopping with us on this Saturday afternoon. Let me tell you a little bit about my top that I'm wearing today. I thought it was a great little spring summer sweater. It's from DG2. It has an ombre design and a blouson sleeve. It's really soft, very airy. I'm wearing an extra small, and everything today is on free shipping and handling. So if you want to check it out, you can use the item number or go to the search bar on hsn.com and just type in host closet, and you'll see this sweater. I'm also wearing some DG2 jeans that I couldn't find the item number for, but we've got lots of great items for you to shop for in the world of everything we have here at HSN, including fashions. And this hour, we're focusing on home organization, getting things up and off the floor, whether that's the garage, whether that's the side of your home, indoors and outdoors. Origami is here to give you those vertical solutions. And we have coming up next the most widely reviewed customer pick item ever at this network is the large 4-tier heavy duty rack. Now it does come with wheels. You can take them on or take them off. And it holds a lot. It holds me times a bunch. We'll get into the specifics. Lou Caputo. I saw you creeping in. Lou Caputo is here. Lou?
Yes.
Have you recently counted just the reviews on this specific item number, on this configuration with these colors of the racks?
I believe it's around 2,500.
Nope. 4,298 reviews that people made this a customer pick. Every time we bring in a configuration, it's a customer pick. So there's probably tens of thousands.
Oh, yeah.
You are getting to choose this. It's $139.99 on sale today. Free shipping and handling, which saves you another over $20. And we have your classic origami tones and colors for you.
We do, but what's even more exciting is you have a choice in bronze today.
I know.
Which we don't always have, so that's kind of exciting. So let's go through these here. This is the one we're calling just regular bronze, okay? And I want you to notice the one next to it, I'm just gonna slide it in, is vintage bronze. So this is bronze, this is vintage bronze. To me, this one's got a little bit more of a reddish undertone to it. The bronze, I call it milk chocolate,
Milk chocolate,
because I have,
that's what it looks like.
I have a sweet tooth.
Yeah.
So, but then the vintage bronze. Vintage bronze is a little darker to it. This one is the one I always talk about, has like little flecks of gold in it. So like when the sunlight hits it the right way, it really kind of picks that up.
Okay, vintage bronze is going to be antique soon because it's on its way to selling out.
Oh,
it's
well,
the
there we
most
go.
limited. So if you're picking this up or you have any other origami in vintage bronze, it will be the same color, right?
That's the guy right there. This is the classic pewter, which is the original color, the one that started all origami, I think 16 years ago, right at this point. I think we're into our 16th year of selling it here. And the thing about the pewter that's interesting to me, I think it's the most industrial looking one. It is a mottled finish that's like a little silver and a little black all at the same time, little flecks of black going throughout there. And it is textured. So when you feel the powder coating on this, you can feel the texture going through it. Then we've got classic white right here. All right, beautiful, crisp, clean white. A lot of people love the white for their bedrooms, for their, the baby's rooms, for the kitchen, for the laundry room, all those places. So there's a beautiful white. And then the very last one next to me here is, and I almost did it twice. There's a black one. Deke's shaking his head at me. I'm new. I'm the new guy.
Poor Deke today, look.
I know.
We're making him work hard for his money
explode
today.
in a second. I don't know. We're making him crazy.
I know.
Anyway, let me grab this one, the pewter, and let me show you what this is all about. What all the fuss is about with origami. First of all, powder-coated steel all the way around. Now, what does that mean for you? That means it's not going to chip, it's not going to scratch, and it's also not going to corrode, okay? So big deal, because that means you could use it indoors or outdoors. Don't have to worry about that sort of thing. This is 12 linear feet of storage as it sits right here in front of us, and I get that number because each shelf is 3 feet across. There's 4 shelves, that's 12, okay? So 12 linear feet. 18 inches deep here, which is significant because most shelving systems are only 12 inches deep.
Right.
So you're picking up an extra foot right there. Now, these stand about 32 inches tall or 33 inches tall, and when you add the wheels, they go up to 36 because it raises them about 3 inches, and I'll tell you why that's significant in a moment.
Sorry, you can just see.
As you can see, she's our ruler. We use her. So watch this now. 12 linear feet with just a little flick of the wrist and a little kick of the foot here goes down to 4 inches wide. That quickly, and that's why we call it origami, named after the ancient art of Japanese paper folding, because you can actually fold steel with origami. Now, this is going to be delivered to your home in a cardboard box. The hardest thing you're going to do is get it out of that darn box. I'm going to tell you right now. By the way, they weigh 37 pounds. So to get something made of steel that's this big sent to you for free, 37 pounds, kind of a big deal, okay? So watch
and that doesn't happen normally. We don't normally have origami on sale and free shipping on the same day.
I'm actually surprised we still have free shipping today because I came in last night, the night before, at 1 a.m. and no one told me. And they're like, oh yeah, by the way, everything's free shipping. And then today, I really, really thought it was going to be over.
Well, it's over today. It is in the graphics. It says today's the last day. So today's the only day you can
I had no idea. All right. So nobody tells me anything here. All right. So watch this. To set this up, get it out of the cardboard box, okay? Hardest thing. After that, you grab the sides, you give it a little pull like that. It's going to drop open. Now, I'm going to spin this one around so you can see, remember I mentioned this earlier, the origami toggle, the patented design. Again, it's kind of a little piece of genius. You put that through there, you push down. Now, this whole thing just sat down. So this is already structurally sound, just doing that one toggle. Then what I'm gonna do is rotate this one more time. We're gonna flip the top shelf over. The top shelf is hinged on one side. Why? So you can fold it, okay? Put this into place.
So you need 3 feet of clearance.
Yeah,
okay.
oh yeah,
right.
no, that's, thank you for pointing that out, because I've done it the other way. Now watch this. All you do is drop that little latch into place like that, and this whole thing is secure now. Now, we talked about the wheels raising at 3 inches. The caveat about putting the wheels on it is this. If you do use the wheels and you raise it 3 inches, for safety's sake, we say, you know what, limit your weight capacity to 75 pounds per shelf. It could hold more, but for safety's sake, we don't want it to get tippy, okay? But 75 pounds per shelf, I say it like it's nothing. That's 300 pounds.
Yeah.
That you can roll around with ease because these are really, really good wheels that are on the bottom of this. Now, without the wheels, though, you can go up to the maximum weight. This is a debate that I have every single time I sell this with Adam Freeman because I am team wheels, he is team no wheels, okay? If you don't put the wheels on it, I understand why he does it, because you can go to the maximum weight capacity, which is 250 pounds per shelf times 4 shelves is 1,000 pounds. And last I checked, 1,000 pounds was half a ton. So literally, you can put a half a ton of storage on one of these racks.
Okay, so I like the idea of no wheels in like a garage. No wheels, hear me out. But I like having another set, another one with the wheels, because that's the one that maybe you need to move to get to the one. Like, you know what I mean? Because you can kind of move then you move them in and out. I like the best of both worlds.
You can put them in front of cabinets. That's the thing that in my garage that got me by, was that I was able to put them in front of my cabinets and wheel them out of the way when I needed to get to them, okay?
So if you're stacking and layering things, then you want to have them on wheels. But if it's kind of more of a permanent fixed space, then have them on wheels, right? And that's why what's nice about buying one today is you can just buy one. But we're also not limiting if you want to buy more than one. So as you see on your television screen there, that we had 2 kind of flanking a television as an entertainment center, indoors, outdoors. You get to customize this and create it any which way you want. And I've seen a lot of people make these really beautiful in different spaces, but also super industrial if you just need to put them in the garage and take care of business there.
I call it the chameleon of the furniture world, because honestly, however you decide to use it, it takes on that persona. If it's in the garage and you've got it loaded down with stuff, it's going to look very industrial. If you've got it in your house and you have it decorated beautifully like this with some of your storage bins on there, some wicker baskets and all those things, it looks very, very homey, especially when you get these bronze tones, because I feel like these are just really warm, and I really like the way they look. Now, if we go all the way down to the other end, I want to show you something here, because down here we actually have what I use in my garage, my warehouse, also in my storage unit, is these tubs like this. Now, my wife Kelly has more Christmas and holiday decorations than anybody I know. And the funny thing is that we had a storage unit, and we were gonna have to get another one, because here's what I was doing. I was taking these bins, and I would bring them back from Christmas. I'd take everything down, and I'd start stacking them, right? So you go 3 high, you're okay. You start hitting 4, right? And all of a sudden, this thing gets really, really tippy, number one. But the other thing is that no matter what's down here, number one, it's gonna be what you need. Number 2, everything down there is getting crushed at this point, depending on how you, and so Kelly would always tell me, whatever you do, do not put the tree topper in the bottom one. Where do you think I always put the tree topper? In
the bottom.
So, and then she would ask me, and I'd have to say, no, honey, I didn't. And then next year we bought a new one because it was crushed. So if you have an Origami, though, look at the difference. Because now I can get to every single one of these without having to move any of the others when they're on my Origami rack. And here's the other thing. If you've ever had a storage unit, you know what it's like to have to sit there and wait for those flatbed carts so that you can bring all your stuff down to your car. Well, I've got wheels.
Yeah, that's really when it comes in handy, is definitely with the wheels. Here's the thing. If you have an Origami 4-tier heavy-duty rack at home that you've bought in the past, you already know how great this is. This is your opportunity to maybe get another one if that's in your budget. Today, it's $35 to get it home and free shipping and handling. And just a reminder, we take every major credit card. We are shipping this directly to your door. You don't have to leave your house, which means you don't have to fight the traffic. You don't have to go to that, big box store, or go to that, homey store, or whatever it is. And if you love it, you keep it. If you can pay it off, then you pay it off over time. If you want to send it back, well, call me, because I'll take it back from you. Here's what's happening, though, with this customer pick. Remember, over 4,298 reviews. You could read a few of them if you have a couple hours. Take our word for it, though. Many people buy multiples, and today is a great day because of the free shipping and handling. I also know we do have our HSN credit card. If you want to use that, you can. If you don't have the HSN credit card, we always like to give you money when you sign up for the HSN credit card, so you could check that out as well. Just choose your color, the vintage bronze, the bronze, the pewter. White and black.
And the black.
And those are, I think, kind of the 5 basic traditional colors that you're going to find in any home at any time.
Pretty much go with
I know that these tones are coming back in a lot of kitchens again. So if you are thinking of keeping this interior, but it's powder coated steel. It's not going to chip. It's not going to corrode. If you're a gardener and you're wanting to kind of use this planting shelves, herbs or whatever, it's honestly it's the best investment.
Let me show you another use. And
show me.
Come with me. Walk with me.
So
I'm going to take this rack, and you see behind us here we've got a walk-in pantry. Okay. So I can add space and storage to my walk-in pantry. Whoa, almost hit that wall. Just by putting this in right here. Because What happens is if I close the door to this, right, and this isn't here, that's just dead space. We're not using it. Now that that's in there, all I've got to do, if I need to get inside of this, I can access whatever's on this rack. I can go in here. I've got all this space that I can work with, and then when I'm done, I just roll this back in. Now, here's the other thing about these too, Valerie. If you have a new house and they just didn't put any shelves in, it's got the hanging garment bar and that's it, guess what? I can put this up against this wall.
Yeah.
I just added shelving to that wall on that side, that easily to do. And really, I could replace everything that's in there with origami racks and have a ton of storage inside of this. I could probably even fit one more in right here if I wanted to. So just a thought, if you have a walk-in closet, a walk-in pantry, don't be afraid to use that space that's inside there the way that you need to. Take that vertical storage and make it yours.
Right, exactly, which is all the world of customization. But if you are asking somebody to, thank you,
You're
you're
welcome.
asking like a carpenter to come in and build shelves, those are permanent, build you an entertainment
if you hit the
center,
lottery,
that's
good for you.
permanent. In your closet, if you're asking for a custom closet, that's permanent. All that stuff's permanent. And when you move, you don't get any of that back, right? And people don't always appreciate what you have or what you like and pay that money for it. So this is a great way, and watch. This is what we love about origami, is because this is how it comes to you, and then there is no assembly, and then it becomes that in a matter of a flash in a second.
Quickly. You know, the other thing I love about origami too is that it is a storage solution, not a storage problem.
Right.
And what I mean by that is when I'm using it, it's up, it's there, it's ready to be loaded down. When I'm not using it, I don't have to leave it there taking up that footprint, you know, which it drives me crazy about other stores. If the shelves are bare, fold up the shelves. They don't have to stay there.
Yeah.
And by the way, you know, we're going to be selling our house in a little while once we get it all fixed up again, right?
Yeah.
And I have wire shelving that I spent a couple days putting up in my garage, you know, that kind of thing. And they're going to convey to the new owner. It's going to be my little gift to them. Here you go. The thing about these is that you could say does not convey, which is my favorite sentence. You know what I mean? I'm taking it with me. This is mine. It's coming with me. And people think I'm kidding when I say this, but I mean this 100%. We've had, you know, garage sales, my wife Kelly and I, right? And we use the origami racks to display stuff, and people always ask me if they're for sale. And I'm like, you keep your eye on those. Keep your eye on those, because people will. They'll try to take them, and you can't let them.
Next time you know, you're gonna have Louis gonna be like handcuffed. He's gonna say, if you try to take that, you're taking me with you. It's yours. Okay, black and white in the lead. Those two have a smooth finish, just so you know. The pewter's the only one that has like a hammered or a textured finish, which I love. And it gives it a little bit more of that industrial vibe. There's a lot of, you know, beautiful homes now that have like open air industrial ceilings. Maybe it's your business, maybe it's your office. This is something, again, you can take and use it anywhere. It doesn't have to be just for your home or just for your office. It can be indoor, it can be outdoor. That powder coated steel is phenomenal. I mean, people have written in year after year after year. You're like, this thing's just indestructible.
Well, and I'll tell you what, to that point, I've got some origami racks, this particular one in this color, that are almost 16 years old at this point, okay? And if I were to set this brand new one next to them, I could never tell the difference. They look exactly the same. And that has a lot to do with the powder coating process. And let's talk about that for 1 second, because I'm gonna spin this one around so you can see the bottom of it here. And the reason I want to do that is, if you ever want to know how a piece of furniture is built, how well it's made, look at the bottom, look underneath it, because that's where they hide all the mistakes and they cut corners there. With origami, when you look at this, you're not going to see any drips, you're not going to see any runs, any streaks, none of that going on here. Why? Because you can't have that happen with powder coating, okay? When you paint something, you're slapping a liquid on a piece of metal, and then, it dries. Does it adhere to it? It kind of does. It sticks to it, sure, but it's easier to scratch off. It's very easy to chip, and there's no guarantee that it's not going to corrode. When you do powder coated steel, you attach electrodes to the metal, right? And they put a charge through the metal, and then the powder coating material has the opposite charge, so it almost magnetizes the metal. And when they spray it through, if I were to spray it from this direction, it would literally come through here and then come back and wrap itself around it.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
After all these years, you never shared that with me.
See, well, it's my little secret. Now it's everyone's. But the other thing too is when you look at the welds and you look at, like, if you were to look for like a little void anywhere, it would be full of powder coating material, because it really draws it in there. So the metal does not magically become, you know, corrosion resistant. It's not that at all. It's just that it's so completely covered with the powder coating it does. And funny story, my house that got flooded, salt water came into the house, right? My origami racks that were in the garage are in perfect condition. The only thing that I've got to replace on them is the wheels. And the why? Because the wheels aren't powder coated.
Well, that says a lot.
That's the only, yes, the racks
Because salt
themselves.
water is corrosive and destructive on everything. That says a lot. That is a lot. I know, I know. We won't go, we don't need any tears today, Lou.
No.
I am happy though that you guys are loving this. Remember, if you have time, please read the reviews. Today and today only, you're gonna get free shipping and handling, which is saving you an additional $22 in addition to the $20 sale price that we're doing today. You do have your 5 classic colors. This is the one that everybody comes by and buys again. You can't go wrong. The quality behind this is absolutely impeccable. I just wanted to see if we could show the 2 different browns together. Just so again, if you are picking one of these darker tones, you can make your selection. So this is going to be
your bronze,
your regular bronze, which has a little bit more of that reddish, milky kind of chocolate brown. And then you've got vintage bronze.
Right.
So that one's got, they both have like a nice finish to them. This one has a little bit more of a soft sheen, and this has a little bit more of a matte finish. But those are your 2 colorways in the family of browns.
I feel like these should come with a warning sticker that says, you know, warning, you can't buy just one.
Well, we always call them like the potato chips.
It's like the potato chips. You can't eat just one.
You can't just have just one.
And it sounds like hyperbole, but it's not, because, you know, anybody I've talked to that's ever gotten a piece of origami, they always tell me, man, these are better than what you said. These work better than what you said.
And I want you guys to know that Lou does not have super Hulk strength. And I know this doesn't have like a ton of stuff, but I'm in heels. I'm not gonna sling this around because I don't want anything to fall off because...
I'm not gonna put on heels to push it around. I'm just telling you right now.
Can I have one that I can spin?
I'm not sure where this was going, but...
Can I spin one? I like when they spin.
Do what you, it's your show.
I wanna dance with it. I wanna dance with it. Because here's what happens.
Let me see.
Well, you can dance with me.
Look at that. I could never keep up with you. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Look at that. And then a dip.
And then a dip. There we go. There we go. And you dipped it with the wheels too.
I did.
Okay, let's go back to the wheels and no wheels, the weight capacity.
Wheels, no wheels. So if you put the wheels on it, as we see right here, we recommend you limit yourself to 75 pounds per shelf, just because we don't want it to get tippy. But that's still 300 pounds that you can roll around very easily.
They tell me they don't like me to get tippy too.
They don't like you to get, or tippy or tipsy?
You know, tippy, tipsy.
Without the wheels, you can go up to the maximum weight capacity of 250 pounds per shelf. That is a grand total of 1,000 pounds, which is half a ton. So these are strong, they're easy to set up, and they're gonna last you for years and years and years.
And the dimensions again?
The dimensions on this are 3 feet across on each shelf, 4 shelves. That's 12 linear feet of storage. They are 18 inches deep, so 1.5 feet deep, and they stand about 36, what did I say before, 35? No, they gotta be more than that.
They're more than that because they're more than me. Here,
I'm having one of those brain things.
Well, because you have a lot of words, 63 inches high with wheels, 60 without. So
what she said.
Well, because I'm 5 feet, so check this out. Here, look.
Let's see.
It's taller than me with the wheels.
Wow, actually.
You guys see that?
It surely is. Look at that.
It's taller than me.
Actually, we're all taller than you with.
Everybody's taller than me. Anyway. That's fine. It's not news. But so 60 inches,
it's not news.
And then versus 63 inches. Okay, if you want the white and the black, those are very popular. But I will tell you that your pewter is the one that is most limited.
The classic.
So if you want to pick those up, now is the time to do it. $35 gets it home. You pay that off over 4 months on any major credit card. Free shipping today. That's the big news. That's where you can't go wrong, especially if you are buying a couple of these. And as I mentioned before, use any major credit card, but if you want to pick up an HSN credit card that you don't already have, well, today's also a great day to do it because we're giving you money. We're just giving a lot of things away today.
Just giving it away.
$15 towards your first purchase today when you apply and buy with a new credit card. So we just talked about the 4-tier heavy-duty racks. We're now going to talk about the 3-tier racks. These are also a customer pick, and these are a 2-pack, okay? They have over 2,554 reviews. Same assembly, which is nothing, and just a smaller footprint and profile than you saw the big 4-tiered heavy-duty ones. $149.95 for 2. You choose your color. We have 3 colors left. We've got the pewter, which is the same colorway that we just saw in the large racks. We have it in black.
Yes, that's black.
And then we have it in platinum over here. Okay. Can I show them platinum versus pewter?
Please
just so you guys can see. This is the pewter with that hammered finish. Got little specks of like darker graphite gray or black.
Yep.
And then you've got it in the platinum, which is gonna be more of a smooth silver finish.
Yeah, to me, I like the platinum with stainless steel appliances in a kitchen.
Yeah.
I feel like that looks really nice there. Now, here's the thing about this one. This is the second piece that we ever sold in the Origami line. It is basically the mini-me to the one we just sold, okay? So it's the smaller version of that one less shelf, and a smaller profile on this guy right here. This one's gonna measure about 13 inches from post to post. The actual shelf itself is about 11 inches. So 13 inches post to post, 11 inches on here. Also, you notice it is a wire rack, so you're gonna have the drainage of water or any liquids that might be on this, rain or anything like that, and then the airflow as well. The actual length of this is right around 30 inches long. Going across, it stands about 35 inches tall. So it's a nice size for some of the smaller spots in your house, underneath a window. Maybe you want to put in your closet under your hanging garments without the wheels on it. Use it as the world's strongest shoe rack.
I was gonna say, like in a corner of a closet
Yeah,
space,
look at that right
you could
there.
put them together as a corner piece.
And they actually fit really well like that.
And you could put them side by side this way, or you could put them side by side this way.
Yep,
I mean, really, there's a lot of endless possibilities because you are getting two. So I know we're showing you two and how they can kind of complement each other, but you're getting two.
How much is the shipping?
Free.
Oh, wow. There we go.
It's amazing.
It's just crazy to be too.
Really good.
And these little guys, even though I think they only weigh about 26 pounds a piece, so you're still talking over 40 pounds of steel being sent, actually over 50 pounds of steel being sent to your house. So that's nothing to sneeze at. Now, the big deal with this one, like all Origami, is the ease of setup, the durability of the powder coated steel, but also the ability to do this with them and fold them down just like that. I mean, it's that simple to do. And the neat thing about these is when you talk about easy to transport, these are the poster child for that. These things, look at that. The profile on this is so small. So if you're like somebody who goes out, like I have a friend, Brenda, that goes and paints glassware. And so she'll go do art shows all over the place and she sells the glasses there. She has a bunch of these, a lot of Origami in general, but this particular rack, because she actually uses them as if they were a hutch on tables. And she puts the glasses that she paints on there. So that's kind of a neat thing that you can do with these as well. Now, there are people out there that use these as dollies in their house to move heavy things around like laundry baskets or bags of dog foods, firewood, salt crystals that you use for your water softener. All these things, okay, can be put on these. But because you're getting two of them, now all of a sudden it opens up this whole world where, you know, I'm one of those people that I've got to have like one and one in my house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if I've got them on either side of the TV, there better be, there's got to be that symmetry there.
Same. I know. Well, that's just an aesthetic thing. It's pleasing when you have it like that. And you're getting two. A lot of times we don't do a two-pack.
Nope.
And I do love the profile on these because maybe you don't have space or room for the larger four shelf, 4-tier heavy-duty ones. This is a nice entry point to see the quality, to see the craftsmanship, to understand the powder-coated steel and the ease of assembly. I think people don't believe us until they get it home and they're like, oh, wow, yeah, it was that easy. There's literally two little toggles and that is it. No tools, no drill, no power tools, no 5 pages of directions you can't understand with pictures that aren't in it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, how many times, and I'm talking to you at home, and how many times have you gone to that store where you've bought a piece of furniture and then you come home and you literally start taking it all out of the box and then you look at it and you're like,
You want to talk about buyer remorse? Buyer's remorse. Yeah, that's
or you fought with a loved one. Maybe it's your spouse. Maybe it's your son or daughter that's trying to help. And now you're like, well, where's that piece? And what did you put A to B and B to C? And, and I mean, it can be a nightmare.
Oh, no, it definitely can. Well, and here's the other thing, too. A lot of times you'll see a piece of furniture in a store and you look and you go, that's going to look awesome in my room. And you get it home and you're like, that is not awesome. You know what I mean? It doesn't look the same, partially because you built it yourself, but also because, they've got professionals that are putting those together there. With Origami, you don't need professionals.
Nope.
Do you remember Deb Barker that used to come on the air here? Okay, so she used to always tell me, Lou, with Origami, I don't need a husband and I don't need a handyman. She used to say that to me all the time.
Independent woman. Women's National History Month is this month or something. So there we go. You know, the other thing, too, is a lot of those places, $149.95, you're not going to get a great piece of furniture. You have to put it together, and it's probably particle board, and you're only getting one. You're getting two. It's powder-coated steel. It's going to last. It's probably, I hate to say this, but it would outlast me. So I'll just say that. Maybe you put this in your will. You're like, okay, Tommy gets the Origami shelves, and Cindy gets the, you know what I mean? Because people just can't live without these, and this is such a great price point at $37.49 to get them home. Free shipping and handling. You're getting two.
Yeah,
I like
you
that
get
they're
to
almost countertop height.
Well, and it's almost it's off by about a half an inch. But you know what? That's not enough to deter me from sliding something from one to the other, especially if it's something like a turkey in one of those foil pots or pans that you put them in with all the juices and stuff in there.
Taking stuff inside. You know, you prep all your food inside for grilling. You take it outside.
Yeah, or setting the table. We used to, that's one that I never even thought about. One of the customers was like, oh yeah, I just load everything on there and then just roll it out to the table and use it to, to set the table off of that. We were showing you some photos a little while ago.
Oh, we were?
Where...
Was I talking too much?
No, you're fine. Right here. Okay, so you could use these as a bar. And I want you to notice how good it looks doing that job. Again, the chameleon of the furniture world. Depending on how you're decorating it, it's going to take on that persona. Now, take a look at this, though, because it can go from being a bar to being in your garage. And you use that to get those things up off the floor, the kids' toys, your tools, whatever it is. Maybe get the car in there. I don't know. It's a dream. Then, take a look at this one. You can use it for your plants as well. And Helen Keeney's husband, Eddie, actually raises orchids, and he uses a piece of origami outside to raise them.
You know, they're my neighbor, so I'm going to go over. Yeah, they live right down the street from me, so I'm going to be going over and saying, Eddie, I would like my orchid, please. My nails are orchid color.
Oh, they are.
See?
Look at that.
And I have a black belt. I have no skills when it comes to gardening. So shout out to all my gardeners who are getting ready for a really incredible season. And this would be perfect for you. Even if it's just a little patio herb garden. You know what I mean? Something small in your little sunroom or a little space. And I love what you keep saying about the chameleon, because what's really nice is it's not permanent. You're not buying something that it's only for that use or that function or that design or decor. And you can recreate that. Because I know for me, my fashion style changes. Why shouldn't your home needs change? And they do. They depending whether you're upsizing or downsizing, you're empty nesting, or you're sending a kid off to college. Like, these are the types of things that come in so handy for more than just like your everyday pretty things. They're really, really functional.
No, they really are. And it's nice to get two of them because, like, there are instances where we might have a couple of these in the garage folded up.
Right.
You know what I mean? But when we need them, they're there. That, you're like, oh, you know what? I need to put whatever on top of it. I can absolutely do that. Or I'm going to carry something heavy, which I don't like to do as much as I used to. You know what? Put it on here. Roll it through the house, roll it through the backyard. If you're working on a project, like, take a look at this guy down here, okay? If you're a gardener, I want you to look at this, because you could have your potting soil, your hoses, and everything on here and wheel it out to wherever you're doing your planting, wherever you're working. If you're painting, all the painting supplies on here. Wheel this into whatever room you're working on. That's the neat thing about this. Now, people are like, well, I don't want to get paint on this. Remember something, okay? We talked about this earlier about paint. It sticks to it, but it's not bonded to it.
Right.
So even if you get paint on it, you'll be able to wash it off because this is powder coated. It's going to stand up. I would even put a pressure washer on it, to be honest with you, if I really wanted to get the paint off, because I know it's not going to take off the powder coating that's already on here. So when you're buying one of these, you're buying a piece of furniture that is going to last you for years, decades.
Truly. And if you want the black is most limited.
Wow.
That's the one we have the most few of, and you are getting two. What's the weight capacity on each shelf?
So the weight capacity with the wheels, it's just like the large rack. It's 75 pounds per shelf. On this case, it's a total of 225 pounds. Without the wheels, you can go to the maximum capacity. Believe it or not, these shelves will hold 250 pounds on each shelf.
Wow.
For a total of 750 pounds, which means that the combination of the two of these, you're getting 3/4 of a ton of storage with these, which is just insane to me.
Really, I know. I can't really think of a whole lot of things that could that's going to weigh that much, but you could do it if you had it. I was also thinking, we talked about seeing that bar cart, but for me, it'd be a baking station. I don't bake a lot, but a lot of the baking things are big. They're glass, they're heavy. Appliances, a little oven, you know what I mean? That kind of stuff.
So many people use these as coffee stations in their kitchen. They use them for their kitchen electrics because, let's face it, it's not every day that you're using a stand mixer. You know what I mean?
Same.
Maybe you do.
No,
but,
not me.
No. So you could put it on here, and the nice thing is because it's on wheels. Remember, I walked into the pantry earlier to show you how you could put the large rack in there. It's easy to put a couple of these little guys in there with your kitchen appliances on them, or if you've got bins with spices on them, or whatever. Well, Kelly has literally, my wife Kelly has a drawer, I kid you not, is at least 2 feet by 3 feet deep in our kitchen island, and it's all spices. She pulls that thing out, and it's just jars.
Well, good for her. You must have really great meals.
I do.
Ours is like 3 inches deep. So
Salt
anyways,
and pepper.
Salt and pepper. Yeah, maybe a little something spicy. But what I was gonna say, I can't remember what I was gonna say, but that's fine. I did want to show everybody the 2 colors. It's fine. You got me thinking about spices, and now I'm hungry.
Now
It's
you're
1
hungry.
o'clock.
See?
Okay, so remind me again.
This one is the platinum.
Okay,
The
platinum
silver
is
one
the-
is platinum. The darker one is the pewter.
Okay, so pewter has more of that hammered, kind
Correct.
of textured finish.
Right.
And then platinum is gonna be that smoother silver.
Yeah.
And you are getting 2. So I just wanted you to see the difference in the color. Today, it's free shipping, what's the matter?
Well, nothing. I was going to grab that one over
Okay, free shipping. These are the types of larger purchases, the more expensive shipping costs, because it is powder coated steel, that when you see a free shipping day, I hope you're buying several. Maybe you're thinking of Dad's Day, right? Father's Day is right around the corner.
yeah, yeah.
Maybe you're thinking of
Great
a
bar cart.
newlywed couple who just got their first house. Maybe you're thinking of the college age student who's getting his first apartment. There's so many reasons and ways to have this, yes.
No, totally. I'm going to walk
remembered.
I'm going to walk over to the refrigerator that's over here, and I'm going to take this platinum one with me because I want to show people what I was talking about earlier about the stainless steel. Okay, so watch this. Let's see how this works.
We're making everybody work real hard today.
I know. Okay, so just take a look at how good that looks like that. So if you need that extra storage in your kitchen, think about this, because too many people out there go buy particle board to add furniture into their kitchen if they've got to have just another storage solution. This looks so much better, and it's going to last so much longer. And if you think about what you've got in the kitchen, you've got heat, you've got moisture, I mean, all the things that particle board doesn't like. That's not going to bother your origami at all. Okay, so just a thought, if you're thinking about, what should I get for the kitchen? This is always a good choice, the platinum.
My husband's a realtor, and
Yes.
he works with a lot of staging companies. This would be great for staging companies
be
because,
great.
like you saw with the bar cart, you can pop it in. It can be whatever you want it to be, and then they can take it back out, or Airbnbs, right? Or if you have a rental place. I mean, honestly, if you're buying these, you're actually gonna come back and be like, I need more.
Oh, yeah.
Because you find so many places, you're like, oh, that's so great, I used it there. I wish I had another one. Today you're getting 2, and Lou's showing you the very, very complicated assembly. So we're gonna need 2 more hours to showcase all of the tools.
Look at that.
All of the screws and nails and
Here's my tools.
screwdrivers and instruction. Oh, wait, wrong, nope. Origami doesn't need any of that.
None. Do you know I've never read the instructions for any piece of origami? They come with them. I've never had to read them.
Well, because you do this, and you could do this in your sleep upside down
Not
and
even that.
backwards.
It just makes sense. Honestly, the way that there are some things when you put furniture together, even with detailed instructions, where you're looking at it going, does this go up or down, or what's the top? You know what I mean? That's not the case with origami. With origami, it is so plain. It's so well designed. It's easy.
Well, it's why it's a customer pick with 2,000 and over 500 reviews. Read the reviews. People will give you so many great suggestions of how they use it. It'll blow your mind. In fact, if you have it, write a review. If you get these home and you love them, write a review. Don't tell anybody the price, though.
No.
Because they'll be so upset when they're like, wait, I got it for $200 and I spent shipping and handling. It's still worth it.
Yes.
It's still worth it. But today is a slam dunk. It's a home run. You're getting a $50 savings. You're still getting 2, and we are paying to ship it to you, and you still have 30 days. You're not even getting stuck with it. Sometimes there's such good sales, and you're like, oh, I have to get that. And there's a little disclaimer. It says, final sale. And I'm thinking, well, it's such a good deal, but what if I don't like it? We let you have all the great deals.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And if you don't like it, you could still send it back. And you have time to pay it off, which I love.
We don't get a lot of returns with origami.
I know
I'm gonna tell
you don't.
And you know what? Here's the thing. And I think I know why. First of all, you look at us right now, how we talk about these. Obviously, we all love them, right?
Yeah.
But here's the thing. No matter what I tell you about them, you're going to get them home, and it's actually going to exceed your expectations. We're kind of underselling them at this point because these are just that good. They're that easy to work with. They last that long. And once you start getting origami, it becomes kind of ingrained in the way you think about doing things. Like, oh, I'm just going to throw that in origami, or I'm just going to open up another origami and put something on there. I mean, it's gotten so bad for me at this point that when I have to build a piece of furniture, I actually get a little angry about it because I'm like, why? Why does an origami make a bed?
Let me tell you what that means.
Tell me.
You are spoiled.
I am spoiled.
Origami has spoiled you. And it's true, from the desk we showed to the 4-tier racks to the 3-tier racks. I mean, quite frankly, this is why origami does one thing, and they do it extremely well.
Yes.
And people come back and buy it over and over and over again. So customer pick, you are getting 2. That's not a typo. It is free shipping and handling, which means each one is about $75, which is a steal since these are purchases that you're gonna make and they're literally gonna last forever.
Yeah.
So we've got it in the platinum, platinum, the pewter, and the black. I think the black is most limited. It's item number 651849. Lou, are you back later today?
I am at 5 p.m., I believe.
You have a full hour again?
I think I do, yeah.
That's incredible.
Rebecca and I.
Oh, wow.
Both.
I love that.
We tag team.
I love that. All right. Well, high fives, high fives. You know, one thing that I was going to say earlier is all of my beauty products.
Yes.
I have, I won't even say how many things I have like on the floor. I like that I can get things off the floor, and like I could put little cute little buckets and baskets and make it on, and I can slide it in and out. And when Justin will never know how many products I collect.
These are made for baskets.
I love it. Thank you guys for shopping with me today. I'll be back to shop with you tomorrow. Callie is gonna take you shopping with Beekman, 1802. Don't go anywhere.
When we started making bars of goat milk soap, we knew we were onto something when we heard that goat milk actually transformed their skin. Brent is a physician, and he discovered goat milk shares a pH level with human skin that it helps support healthy-looking skin. And it's so moisturizing. You won't believe how soft your skin will be after using Beekman 1802.
Hi everyone, welcome into HSN this afternoon. I'm Callie Northagen and you just heard from the boys. The famous Beekman boys. We are so blessed to have them here at HSN for many years now, and boy,